Hey guys, this is Moriarty.
And Crypto Spook.
And today we're doing a video on a VR experience. It's not quite a game, called ABE VR. And I say it's an experience and not a game because you don't actually do anything in it. You sit in a chair and you watch what's happening around you. And I think we're going to see a lot more of this in the future, simply because it is super immersive, and it's got a really cool feeling, and it's super neat. It's something you need to experience, but it is by no means a game.
It's very strange because you're just here strapped into a chair, and now I see there's a robot in here asking if you're comfortable as you are tied to a bed.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Let us begin.
It's an interesting take on, do robots have feelings, and will they kill you or serve you?
You know, I find this is interesting because I literally just finished reading another Isaac Asimov book like 3 days ago, and I read all of the iRobot like a week ago, so I mean, I'm interested to see if they have the 3 laws here.
This is a story that does not have the 3 laws at all. It's a story about a robot named Abe who has been programmed to love and be loved, and he finds that when people don't love him anymore, he wants to fix them.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, so when he goes to fix them, he cuts open their brains.
That's a little terrible.
Little bit terrible, just a small amount of terrible.
That's horrifying.
It is a little horrifying, but again, I can see this as the future of VR for video experience. It's not something that we're going to play, and it's not something that you'd even want to do all the time, but it's definitely something that I can see enjoying as a interactive experience as opposed to as a thingy. You know what I'm saying, man?
I'm trying to imagine myself in this situation where I have, you know, where you're completely immersed in this situation, and you feel like you're sitting there strapped to a table, can't move, and there is somebody that is wielding sharp objects in your vicinity. Because when you have that headset on, I feel like you would be totally there in the moment. I mean, I can only imagine the glow of his eyes.
And it is a little bit more immersive in VR, obviously, than it is on a flat 2D screen. It really doesn't come through if you haven't tried a Vive or even an Oculus, if you know you want to go for the lower one. But if you haven't tried a Vive, you really won't understand what this is, and it's super immersive. And you get the lights and the sound all around you, and every time you move your head, you can see the next depth of it, and it really does change a whole lot of it for you.
Do I have a soul?
I'm not sure that... so, I mean, as we're talking about this, I remember I was reading an article about jump scares in VR games, and a lot of the major publishers said, oh yeah, it would be real easy to do these jump scares, but we're not going to, and I will tell you why. It's because of the lizard brain that still exists inside of all of human beings, and it just puts everybody who's in that situation into a fight or flight mode, and you might wind up running into a wall.
That would be terrifying. I could see how that would happen, though. I really could. So Brookhaven Experiment, for example, the zombie defense type game, the first time I tried it out, it was, I don't know, day 2 of owning a Vive, and I did feel like they were too close. It was claustrophobic.
Yeah, I definitely had one of those moments. I live alone, so, you know, I'm playing it with the lights turned off, alone in my room, and I've got, you know, my hi-fi stereo and the ears turned all the way up, and, you know, one of them sneaks up behind you, and you're casually just blasting them in the head, and you turn around, and there's one just right in your face, and it just creeps you out. And I'm not gonna lie, I turned it off. I was like, that's it, I'm done. I'm done.
Yep, that's definitely a real nope moment. And this is that taken to the next step. This is it's a free proof of concept as it is. It's not really a game, but it's definitely something interesting.
I'm wondering if Abe is about to start cutting, because that would be terrifying.
He wants to know, do you love him?
Maybe this time.
I can see that you don't love me.
Right.
You look at me with the same eyes that they do.
Oh, God.
I will fix you.
Right?
Oh, I can only imagine. You would actually hear that faint heartbeat just pounding in your ears
Yes.
with the earbuds in.
Yes, and then your heartbeat starts to go up in response to it.
Oh, goodness.
And that's where the immersion breaks.
Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird.
The immersion actually does break there because...
You don't feel something poke you in the head.
Well, no, the woman starts screaming.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So that's Abe. It's an experience. It's free. And it's the first in what I think will be a long step of different experiences in VR.
Well, I think I would try it. I'm probably going to try that.
All right. Anything else, Crypto?
All right, guys, let us know what you think. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. We'll see you in the comments. Till the next one.